Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL Friends, and this is FPL James here, and today I'm going to be going for a run through of my team. So, to start off with in goal, I've got McCarthy, who I think is one of the must-have goalkeepers, along with him and Ryan. So as we can see here, he does have some decent fixtures to start for the first 9 or so weeks, and then you'll be looking to wildcard or something like that, depending on how well he's doing. Then next I've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. This defender, he's a must-have. I don't think you can miss him out. He's just one of those players. The attacking threat, he'll keep the clean sheets, assists, goals. He's got everything in him. And I think that Liverpool being such a top club, I reckon he's going to be breaking records this season. And also Liverpool have got a decent start to the season with Leeds, Aston Villa, Everton, Sheffield, West Ham, to name a few, that are good fixtures for them. Next, I've got Verno, who I think he is very much one of those players who's very risky. Well, my back line is actually mainly risky, and I think that Verno, as Johnny's injured, he is going to be starting, but we haven't seen enough of him to actually know whether he's good yet, so I'm not sure whether I'll take him out at the end, whether I want to stay risky or not, but right now, I'm staying with Verno. Then next, I've got Mitchell, who's replacing Van Aanholt while he's injured. Mitchell is one of those players who's 4 million, and hopefully he can do him, and he can be the next Wan-Bissaka in that left back position instead of the right back. And I think that he can do lots of good work. And with Crystal Palace having a decent fixtures, like basically until game week 13, they've got good fixtures. So I reckon that Crystal Palace could start off well, and he could gain lots of confidence and maybe become a starter for lots of the season. Then I've got Salah, who I just think is a must-have. Cutting into his left, his goal threat, his assist. I think that it was between him and Mane, and I have ended up to decide to go with Salah just because I just think he's just got that extra, bit to him which no one else has. So I just think that you've got to have him. He's a must-have player, and I might be captaining him at the start, but I just think that Leeds might start off strong, but I'm not sure yet what to do. Next, I've got Aubameyang, who again I think is a must-have just for the first 2 fixtures that he has. Fulham and West Ham, you can't say no to them really, can you? He's such an attacking player, and especially as a midfielder, with Arsenal signing a few defenders or just making their back line stronger. I think that we're looking here at Arsenal keeping more clean sheets, which will gain Aubameyang more points, and not just that, he's just got such an attacking threat. They built a team around him, and I think that he's going to shine this season if he carries on the form he had at the end of last season. Next, I've gone Saint-Maximin. He is my cheap midfielder for 5.5, but I just think he is again a must-have for the cheap midfielders. With West Ham having decent fixtures to start off, based until game week 14, I think that he's one of those players who he can produce that bit of magic that Newcastle need to win games. And I think that he is a must-have, and Newcastle wouldn't be as good as they are without him. Next, I've got Maddison. Maddison is one of those players who's, again, very risky. I think that James Maddison, with Leicester's really good fixtures, he can do really well, but he's just come back from injury, so it looks like he might not start off as well as we all want him to. So he might be one of those players who I'm not sure on right now, and I might take him out before the season starts. Up front, I've got Harry Kane, another one of those risky players who just came back from injury a couple months ago. And I think that he didn't start off as well as everyone thought he would, but I had him in my fantasy team and he did get me a lot of points. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I think that with the good fixtures he has, he's going to be getting lots of goals, and I reckon he's going to be going for the Golden Boot this season, and he'll have the best season he's had yet. Next up, I have Mitrovic. Mitrovic is one of those players who he can get lots of yellow and red cards, as he can be dirty sometimes, but I think that he's just that player which you need to have from the promoted sides. Even when Fulham got demoted to the Championship, he still got 11 goals and 4 assists, and last season he had a terrific season. As a Crystal Palace fan, I wanted them to sign him, as he is such a fantastic player, and I think that he's going to carry on this season, start off really well with the fixtures that he's got, and I think that we're going to be looking from a lot of points of him and surprising a lot of people. Next, I got Timo Verno, who at the moment is my captain. So he is very risky as he just got promoted, as he just moved to Chelsea and used to play for Leipzig. But I think that he's just one of those players who you've got to have. As you can see, he does have quite a high ownership, which is surprising compared to all the other seasons. New players wouldn't get that much, but I just think that he's one of those players who's so good, so quick. He's going to be a threat for any team. So I just think that he's that player which is going to make the difference to FPL managers. Then I just got Nyland, who's just there because he's 4 million. He probably won't play, but it's nice. It's just good. Like metas, just to have a very cheap sub goalkeeper. Then I've got Ferguson. He's injured for like the first couple of games because he's coming back from his old injury. But I think that he'll fit in that right back position perfectly for Crystal Palace. And I think that he could be looking to have a very good season for them. Then I've got Oriol Romeo. He's one of those players who he'll play, but he doesn't do any. He'll get like 2 points, 1 point every game, maybe 3. So he'll be one of those who will just come on if I need him to. And lastly, I've got Taylor. Taylor's someone who I think Burnley, with their defensive records, I think that we're going to be looking here at like a lot of points from him. He's a very good player, but it is also very risky as they're not playing game week 1, and if Ferguson or someone doesn't play, then I won't have that many points to come on. But I reckon that with Burnley's fixtures and their clean sheet record, they can pull anything out of top quality teams. They can get the 1-0 win, the 0-0 draws. And that's why I'm hoping that at least one Burnley defender is necessary in Fantasy Premier League this season. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.